Check this out. Look at what I saw under the car this morning. If we follow the leak to its source, it leads us underneath the engine and right up to the water pump. And you know what that means. This morning I'll drive the car to my garage where we'll change the water pump, but first let's have a look under the hood. On your Saturn S series, the water pump is on the right passenger side of the vehicle, directly underneath the air conditioner compressor. Down here. You can remove the water pump from down below or up above. If you work from up here, you'll have to unbolt the compressor and move it aside, but it might be worth the effort. In this video, I'm going to remove the water pump through the wheel opening instead. This is what the Haynes manual suggests. Now that we have the splash guards removed, it would be nice if we could stick a 10mm wrench on the bolts, turn a few times, and remove the pulley, but that's not the way it works. Notice how the pulley spins as we turn the wrench, despite the fact that it's still connected to the serpentine belt. Even if we drop the transmission into first gear and stick a breaker bar in the crankshaft pulley, the more we turn the wrench, the more the pulley spins, and the bolts never get anywhere. The Haynes manual tells us to immobilize the pulley using a strap wrench. That's what this thing is. Tie the strap around the pulley, and this will keep the pulley from turning as you remove the bolts. But here's another way. I've removed the serpentine belt, and now I'm using an electric impact wrench on the pulley bolts. Okay, let's begin removing the water pump. The top bolts are a lot more difficult to remove unless you have a power ratchet wrench. But we'll give it our best shot and see what happens. Oh yeah! Without my swivel socket, it would have been very difficult for me to remove these upper bolts from below here, especially this topmost one. But we got it done. There it is. The pump itself is working good. Just slap on a new gasket and we're ready for the road. But first, let's clean the mating surface. Get that nice and dry and free of contaminants. Now I'm going to use a green scouring pad to remove that rust. If you have to, use a razor blade. Just don't gouge the surface. Even though the old water pump was still good, it was 16 years old. And rather than go through this entire procedure all over again when it does fail, I'll replace the old pump now with a new one. So it's called preventative maintenance. We'll begin to install the new water pump. First, I lightly tighten the bolts all the way around. Then I'll go back over them 2 or 3 times with a torque wrench. Now I'm torquing down the 3 10mm pulley bolts. Or you could zip them on real quick with a impact gun. Slip the serpentine belt back in place. Top off the antifreeze. Screw the cap back on and let's start up the engine. See you guys on the next video. Have a good one.